Hi guys, this is Mary. I'm so glad you stopped by Cardz TV today. We're going to make a card with a fall theme, and you could use it for a thank you card or even a Thanksgiving card if you'd like to. We're going to use the new Cricut Close to My Heart Flower Market cartridge. I got this from Melanie Brown. Here's the link right here if you'd like to pick this one up. It is an awesome cartridge, guys. I've told you the other day, I have had so many ideas for cards with this cartridge, and this is another one today that we're going to use. I'm going to open up my little book of sketches, and we're going to do Cardz TV card sketch number 2. You can find these on my blog. Just go to cardstv.blogspot.com, and there's 14 right now, I think. Yeah. Just click on Mary's Card Sketches up at the top. You can download all of them, and then you'll have them handy when you get ready to make a card. But this is sketch number 2 that we're going to use today. And I'm sorry about this, guys. We're going to use this paper pad. It's a die cuts with the view, but I have lost the cover. I cannot find it anywhere. I got it a couple of years ago at Joann's, and some of you may already have it. It's got some gorgeous papers in it. Anyway, we're going to use this one and a plaid. And we're going to use our stamp set of the week. This is Big and Bold Sentiments, and we're going to use With Gratitude. Now, guys, this one's very limited. Like I always tell you, if you want this one for $9.99 plus shipping and handling, get on it quick, because they've been selling out. So this one will be on sale from today, which is Wednesday, August 31st, until sellout. As always with our Cardz TV Card Kit and Kaboodle series, I've got my sketch over here, and then inside this envelope I've cut my card base and all the pieces for my card. And I can go ahead and make up several of these and have them on hand for whenever I need to make a card, but I don't have a lot of time. Now we've got this craft, and this is a Dirt Craft card base. This is a top folding card, but it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And inside I've got all my pieces. So we'll look at the sketch, and our first mat is 4 inches by 5 1/4, and this is kind of a cocoa brown, very pretty, and it looks very much like fall. Then we look at all these different mats, and I've put the sizes for you for each mat on the sketch. And here is that pretty leaf paper. That's going to go right up there. And then here's our plaid. You can see I'm just following the sketch. But I will have all these dimensions listed at the end of the video as well. Then another piece of the leaf paper and another piece of plaid. And that makes my background. Now, one difference with this sketch, I've got squares on here. We're not going to do a square today. We're going to do this beautiful wreath that came from the Flower Market cartridge. And I've cut this 3 times to give it some thickness because it's thin and I can't actually put it on foam tape. So I've glued 3 of these together. Now these yellow and light craft leaves I cut separately. Let me show you where that is. That wreath is on page 47, right down here, and here's the leaf right beside it. And I cut this wreath at 3 1/4 inches, and I left it on 3 1/4 and cut the leaves. I cut 2 of the mustard yellow and 2 of the craft, and I've adhered all this together using my 2-way glue pen. I just think that's so pretty. Now I'm going to put it on kind of at an angle because I want to add a bow to it and my sentiment. So I found a bow that I just love for this wreath, and it's on page 37. There's just so much cool stuff in here, guys. Here's the bow, and I don't know if you can see it. It's very light in the book. But I cut 2 of them, and I kind of turned one at an angle because I wanted it to look like raffia, which I think it really does. And I cut that out of craft, and these both were cut at 4 inches. And I'm going to put that right there on the side of my wreath. That's looking so pretty. Here's my card all adhered down. I think it turned out so pretty and just gorgeous for fall. And you can see the texture and dimension that I got by layering that wreath 3 times. And then I used a glue dot in the center of my faux raffia bows. And that way it really does, I think, look like raffia or raffia. I'm not sure how you say it. Now, I want to take this curved banner and put that across my wreath. And I found that curved banner in the Flower Market cartridge on page 40, and I've cut this at 1 inch out of some ivory colored cardstock. Now, it's sometimes hard to stamp on a curved banner. I'm going to turn my banner over just like that. I'm going to turn my stamp press over so it's upside down, or use your stamp block, whatever you're using. And I took my clear stamp, and I've got it upside down, of course, because the raised side is going to go right here. I laid that down on my banner, and I just curved my stamp in the direction I want it to go. So when I turn it over and turn my banner back over, there we go, it's going to have a nice curve to it. And I've got a video on this. It's a Q-tip video, and I'll put a link to that on my blog under this video, and you can go and check it out, guys. But it just gives you the nicest curve. So let me get this inked up and stamped, and let's hope I get it on here even. I have a tendency to go too high or too low. That looks good. Pretty good. It could have been a little higher, but we'll take it. And now I'm going to put this on some foam tape and put that right across my wreath. Here's my finished card, and I think it turned out so very pretty. I've got my sentiment popped up on some foam tape, and then I've got my pretty little faux raffia down here, and this beautiful fall wreath on some fall papers. And we used Cardz TV Card Kit and Kaboodle sketch number 2. You can get that at my blog, cardztv.blogspot.com. We used that gorgeous Flower Market cartridge. Oh my gosh, guys, you've got to go see Melanie Brown and get this cartridge. There's so many wonderful things in here to make beautiful cards. And we used our stamp set of the week, Big and Bold Sentiments, and this one is $9.99 plus shipping and handling while supplies last. So there we go. I'm getting ready for fall. Thanks so much for coming by today, guys. I'll see you again soon. Bye now.